Vanderbilt, Auburn. We've got Auburn 7-point home favorites, 48 the total. You know what I'm doing here. We're coming back to our underdog machine that is Vanderbilt. +7 here in this game. They're just 5-0 now against the spread as a dog. Incredible numbers in this role. They beat Virginia Tech outright. They beat Alabama outright. They beat Kentucky outright as dogs this year. And then the other two covers were games where they lost in overtime at Missouri and lost by 3 at home against Texas last week. 5-0 ATS in the dog roll. Auburn's not good enough to be laying a full touchdown. I know it's in Auburn, but to be laying a full touchdown against this solid Vandy team with Diego Pavia at quarterback. Diego Pavia, the better quarterback, is on Vanderbilt's team, not Auburn, going into this game. I know Auburn's defense is pretty decent. It's capable. They had a good game last week against Kentucky, but Kentucky's offense is sketchy, to say the least. I'm not putting too much stock into that. Vandy all the way for me, +7. It wouldn't even shock me if they went outright like they did at Kentucky a few weeks ago. CMAC, Vanderbilt, Auburn.
And they were in it. You know what's been better? Not only Pavia, all this credit, is, Vandy's defense is better. That's what's kept them.
And nuts out last week against a very good Texas offense. I agree. Yes.
Yeah, they've got some turnovers, and Pavia, it was all right. Of course, he makes plays. He still had 67 yards on the ground, but, he had a couple of picks, but they were in that game. They see the whole way. I mean, time possession was the same. Auburn had a big win, I think, versus Kentucky. I can't back Thorne. These are, two quarterbacks. Auburn's been a little bit better at home. I like the under a little bit. I just don't see a ton of points in this game. I think if Auburn wants to win it, they got to keep it on the ground with Hunter, who had a huge game. He was huge against Kentucky. Did he have over 250 yards, Savannah?
I believe he did. I think he had a real. Thorne was decent, but again, the key for Auburn was, you're right, Jarquez Hunter. Jarquez Hunter had 278 on the ground.
278 and 2 touchdowns. Yeah, he had a great game. And Kentucky was up early. They kind of shut the door. They were up 10-0 and didn't score again. So I think this Auburn defense is playing better. I think we get a good tight game. You know me, especially with the 7. The 6.5, I was you get a 7? Yeah. Vandy here, but I'm looking at the under in this game as well at 48.
All right. I lean that way too, because look at this. You're right about Vandy's defense. Spot on. We know Auburn's defense is better than their offense, but the Vandy defense is finally starting to their offense was way better than their defense early in the year, Vanderbilt, but their defense is getting better and better and better each week. There's no doubt. So I could see this one being a little bit low, and they've started a trend under. 2-0-1 to the under, Vanderbilt, in the last 3 games. So, under lean, and we both like Vandy here catching the 7. All right.